It's time for a dose of truth, Marvel style. Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Asha Media TV. My name is Asha. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is where I like to watch and react and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi / fantasy / comic books. In today's video, I'm going to be watching and reacting and reviewing the latest episode from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 5, called Truth. So I did not watch the trailer because there was like a mid-season trailer that came about. I did not watch it. In fact, I've kind of made a stand for myself that I will no longer watch trailers related to upcoming episodes because I just want the full surprise, right? Especially if I'm going to be now doing these reactions and people are watching along with me. I kind of want the best experience possible. So with that being said, if you are not interested in watching my watch-along style or follow-along style reaction, timestamps are in the description box. You can just skip right over to my review and I'll see you on that end. If, on the other hand, you do have your Disney Plus account open and you're ready to press play with me to watch along as I watch and react, then keep on watching. I'm really excited about this episode because last week's episode 4, was crazy, especially with the Dora Milaje kicking some cat butt, John Walker's butt. Oh, that was just beautiful. And now I just want to quickly say this to the person, you know who you are, who made a comment that, I should not be surprised to see politics in a Captain America show and, stop it, girl, kind of thing. And yes, you're right. I should, of course, expect that in the type of show it is, but it doesn't mean I like it. And I'm going to voice it, okay? I don't like it, but you're right. It's like a no-brainer that it would be in a show like this. I'll give you kudos on that. All right, so before I get to pressing play, let me just quickly read the synopsis that Disney Plus has here, because I just want to at least get an idea of what the show is going to be about. So it says here, John Walker faces consequences for his actions, and Sam and Bucky return to the U.S. So ready. So it's called Truth. I'm really I'm intrigued. Now, I noticed that it's 61 minutes long, which is longer than all the previous episodes. So I wouldn't be surprised they're going to be touching some beats. Now, are some of those beats going to be beats I like? Well, I won't complain about it anymore, I'll tell you that much. So, basically, if a certain type of narrative goes on that I'm not much of a fan of, which I voiced in my previous reaction, you're going to see me completely stoic, all right? Because I'm not looking to create debates and I'm not looking to create drama, basically, about my personal opinion to that. So if I see it, it's just like, it's there. And then things that I love, you will see me react. And things that I really hate that has nothing to do with politics, I will react just the same. All right, are you ready to watch episode 5 with me? Let's get to it, people. All right, so I'm about ready to press play. However, I'm just taking into consideration if you're new to my channel and this is your first time kind of doing the watch-along style with me. So let me just give you a heads up what to expect so that hopefully you can follow along without any issues on your end. All right, let's do it. So basically, I let you know right away what time I'm starting at, and in 99.9% of the cases, I start right at 0. So I'm on my Disney Plus right now. It's right at 0, and it's paused at that point. And then what I do is a countdown to play. So I'll do 3, 2, 1, and play. And if I need to pause, which I usually do for about 3 reasons. Reason number 1 being is I have some lagging. I need to buffer my video a little bit for a few seconds. And so I'll say, okay, you know what? Got some buffering issues. Gonna pause. And usually it's only for about 3 to 5 seconds. And then I do another countdown to play. And the second reason I'll normally pause is to rewind at least 10, 20, 30 seconds or more if necessary to watch back a particular scene that I really liked. And the third reason that I'll decide to pause is because I have some commentary. I may have some thoughts going through my mind that I'm scared to forget to say during my review. And so that's kind of my moment with you as my viewing audience to kind of connect on any particular topic that I feel is relevant to the moment in the episode that I've paused at. Either way, I try to do my best to have some visual and audio cues for you, and at times I may kind of delay in letting you know where I paused because I'm so excited to do whatever I'm doing, but for the most part, I've been getting a lot better at it. And as a reminder, if you are looking for an alternate version to this reaction, head on over to my private community at ashamediaclub.com, sign up for free, and I promise you won't be disappointed with the alternate version of my reaction that you'll get there. Okay, are we ready to watch this? Let's go! Leave in the comments if you were just as excited and screaming out of your chair when Cap got his ass handed to him by the Dora Milaje. Okay. All right, I'm ready to do my countdown. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. All right, so in recap mode, I love how Disney Plus does not give you the option to skip. They're like, you're gonna find out what happened before, because it matters. Sarah, hope we see her again. Nope. I hope Lamar isn't dead, though. I hope somehow they'll resurrect him in some crazy way. I mean, it is Marvel. It was you, bud. I love that shot so much. Do. Yeah, I have so many trailers to catch up on. I'm literally going to do a trailer day where I'm just going to watch a bunch of trailers for the entire time I have for recording. Yeah, I've got to watch the Black Widow trailer. Yeah. Believe it or not, it takes time for me to do all this. But hey, that's what I'm here for, right? All right, starting. Who's that? Is that John? Okay, he's running. He's running away. Oh, guilty conscience. So he like ran away from the whole scene? And nobody followed him? Not even Bucky and Sam? Feel the motions. Feel it. It's gonna haunt you. He lost his best friend though, man. His brother, really. His brother undercover like no other. From another mother. I made that up. You like it? That's his aunt's. Oh no. He's gonna be like, no. Oh no, he thinks that's what they want, and he's gonna go all rogue now. Listen, Winter Soldier is gonna come out on you, Anne. Yep. Here we go. Bucky. Bucky's gotta go back into training. How is he getting... Oh. Oh! Oh, that was awesome. You gotta give it up to for the choreography of the action in this show. It's amazing. Oh, his arm! Ooh, nice move. Nice. Nice. Very good, Sam. That was so good. Oh, Bucky. He's got to figure out something with that arm. Oh, he is crazy. Oh my gosh. What? He's gone like full murderer now. He's just gonna kill everybody. Come on, Bucky. Bring out the Winter Soldier in you. Oh, that's so nice. That shot was good. Oh! They took off his arm? I love that, the parallel. Oh, okay, I thought they took off his arm. Finish him. Nice. Good. Good. I approve. What would Steve think of this moment? Yeah, you can have your bloody shield. I wonder how much the cleaning on that is gonna cost. A little bit of bleach should do the trick. Yeah, Bucky's message was quite clear. It's like, you shouldn't have given up this shield. Look what happened. It's all your fault, Sam. But it wasn't Sam's fault. In my opinion, anyway. I do agree that Sam felt he was doing the right thing at that time. Now he knows that he probably should have considered other options. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. even? Cutie Torres. Bingo. Mm-hmm. Take a guess, bud. Yeah. Bizarrely wise Torres. He's gonna fix them wings. He might get like a super suit at the end. I'm just gonna quickly guess. I'm just making a wild guess. He might give the shield to Bucky and renew his Falcon image. I kind of hope so, to be honest. Falcon's important. He got lucky there. Oh. Did he get a psych eval before this? Because he obviously... Ooh. His wife is gonna freak. I hope she doesn't leave him, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crazy eyes. Oh, look how he plays Crazy Eyes so well! Wyatt Russell, man. Wyatt Russell, people. Wow. That was a great performance. Who's that? Obviously somebody important. The way she's walking. Check out them boots. What's this? Oh! Okay, I don't know who that is. Okay, an eccentric character. No, no, no. Stop her. I would not let this woman continue talking, disrespecting me like that. Oh my goodness. Speak up, lady. So she's offering him a private way to be Captain America in some kind of loophole, I guess. I don't know, whatever. She's gonna employ him for something. Hmm. Well, let me know in the comments, if she's some comic book villain or whatever. I didn't like how she. Okay, shut up, Asha. She's gonna go off the deep end too. Mm. You know when they say it's time. Oh boy. What is this? Sokovia. Okay. That's the memorial he was talking about. Good guess, Bucky. Zemo. Ooh, that's a nice shot of Sebastian. Looks good. What is he up? Oh gosh. Zemo is so creepy in a way. What did he plan? For real? Huh. Ah, there goes that part in the trailer. Hmm. The Raft. Okay, so we'll probably see Zemo again at some point. White Wolf. I wouldn't be surprised if these two had a little relationship while he was on Wakanda. Oh, he's gonna go see Isaiah again. Yay! Seeing kids play on the street right now, just even in this, makes me sad because right now, my province is on lockdown. I'm like, it's so hard to see kids right now can't even go outside of their homes to play. Anyway. At least they kept the letters for him, though. They could have just chucked them out. Not like it makes it any better, but. Okay, that is a very pivotal 10 seconds of dialogue right there. That says a lot about the whole show. I'm going to pause. Pausing at 2749. Is Sam going to prove him wrong and become the next Captain America? That's what I'm thinking. Just want to say that. Okay. Counting back down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. That scene, though, with Isaiah was so loaded. It would take me 2 hours of a chat to tell you my thoughts. So it's going to be a challenge for me to condense my review. They're cute kids. Their home looks so cozy. Every single one of them. Go, Sam. Fix the boat. Paul and Darlene. That's cool. I love that. Community working together. Oh, Bucky! Oh my god, he's hilarious. What's that? His wings? Aw, watch Bucky like moves in. He becomes like a partner with him there. They start a boating company. Oh, I love this. Bucky and Sarah. Sorry, I ship everything just for fun. Whatever happens, happens. But she's smiling. He's smiling though. Oh my gosh. But if they do a whole thing where he becomes like Sam's brother-in-law, oh man, that'd be pretty funny and cool at the same time and awkward. Anyway, whatever. Ooh, look at them shoes. Nice shoes, Sam. Show off. He's gonna flirt with his sister. Was she giving him the side eye, or did I imagine that? She doesn't look too happy. Not like she should be, but you know what I mean? She looks pissed at him. Well, I guess it's official for now. Lamar is dead. Is that the French guy from episode 1? Am I right? Is she the power broker for real? Wouldn't surprise me. Kids. All right, so we're having a slow-mo walk. For what reason? I'm not a fan of slow-mo for the sake of slow-mo. Okay. As fun as that was, okay, I gotta save most of these thoughts for my review because that sequence of scenes was a little bit unnecessary. Ah, here we are at this point. Okay. The context of this now makes sense. I agree with that. Truth. The Asian, the guy, yeah. Good talk indeed. It's a very, very loaded scene, but very well done. Co-workers. I had got theories running through my mind right now. I'm happy to share them, whether people are gonna like them or not. Don't care, but I got theories. I love how they used actual older pictures of the actors as kids. I hope he's gonna do what I think. I hope he's gonna do what I'm hoping, what I want him to do, and that is take on the challenge anyway and be Captain America. Not to prove anybody right or wrong, but because every individual is different. No dynamic is the same. And one tiny factor could change the course of history in a good way. That sounds naive, but that's what I feel. That's what I think. Sam can build a whole new experience and inspire a whole generation, right? And I think that's what her kids symbolize. This is Marvel's Rocky moment. But in all honesty, though, Anthony Mackie's overdue on like a lead solo movie. Right? He can make that shield mean something different for another generation of Black kids. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on that. That French was pretty bad. At least she tried. Wow. Just a whistle away. It's like a new form of Hydra in a sense. Infiltrating everything. Is that his Wakandan wings? I bet it's a new pair of wings. I know it is. Or maybe it's something completely different. What is it? What is it? I want to see. Don't leave me off don't leave this as a cliffhanger. Do not do this. What is it? You piece of... Oh! Okay, I can only assume it's like a super suit, right? Wakanda. They would build something pretty epic. All right, we're done. Alrighty, review time. Are you ready? Let's do this. Now I see why this episode was called Truth, because there was a lot of variations of that depending on the character you were focused on. So what I normally like to do in my review part of videos like this is I like to kind of touch on things that confused me or I didn't really like or I'm just being nitpicky about, and then end off on a positive note with the stuff that I liked or the main things that I take away from this episode. So let's start with some stuff that kind of just turned me off just a tiny bit. And it's nothing to do with the narrative, believe it or not. It's more to do with the way this episode was packaged together. So the first thing that kind of bugged me a little bit was the pacing. I felt there were unnecessary shots that I was like, why is that there? Like, for instance, Bucky walking on the pier there in slow-mo. I don't know why that was necessary. Even the montage with Bucky helping Sam, I think that went on just a little bit too long. I don't know. To me, you two scenes at best would have given us the immediate impression of, okay, you know, they're doing their thing with the boat. They're helping Sarah. They're helping each other. You know what I mean? I just felt that some of those scenes was just not necessary. I would have preferred instead a longer scene between Bucky and Sam when they were having their talk while they were, you know, playing around with training around with the shield. Or more scenes with Sam and Sarah, because let me tell you, the scenes with Sam and Sarah definitely have made it to my positive list for this episode, which I'll get to in just a moment. And the next thing that I was just like, how do I feel about it, is the whole narrative now with the Flag Smashers. Something about it just feels very, I don't know how to articulate it. It feels a bit hokey. It's almost like, okay, maybe it's because we've seen this time and time again, where it's like, you know, things get so bad for the villain of the story that now they're just going to take drastic measures and it's going to be, you know, on an epic evil level, whatever. And Carly is now somewhat, I'm probably not saying this right. I just feel as if now it's going into a bit of villainous trope territory with her. 'Cause, I don't know, it just felt very predictable in a sense, like, okay, now we mean business and we're gonna now show them, you know? Very standard. And then we see them infiltrate the GRC, and I had made a comment during my reaction, if you watched it, where I was like, oh, this reminds me a little bit of the Hydra spin a little bit, but just, you know, modern age, a different group with a different cause trying to infiltrate the system kind of thing. Either way, we'll see where that goes. Which now leads me into the stuff about this episode that I definitely enjoyed and I take very much to heart. And I cannot wait to see how episode 6 is going to pan out. Let's start with the scene between Isaiah and Sam and all that conversation, okay? And then the contrast between what Sam and Sarah talk about related to that conversation. I love that. And the contrast between the two conversations is so important for me anyway. I took that to heart. Let me clarify a little bit better by saying that what I mean is from the conversation Sam has with Isaiah, it would have been easy, as it is these days for many in our modern society here in North America, it would have been easy for Sam to superimpose Isaiah's experience onto himself. So that black man had that experience. Many other black men may have had similar painful experiences related to a type of ism in America. And Sam could have easily just been like, that's gonna be my experience if I decide to become Captain America because look what happened to him and look at what's happened to my ancestors and so forth and so on. But how I've interpreted it, and if I'm wrong to those of you, or if any of you disagree, of course, you're welcome to let me know in the comments respectfully, please. But I interpreted his conversation with Sarah as his choice, or more or less Sarah's encouragement for him to make the choice as an individual and not allow someone else's experience to be superimposed onto Sam. And I feel that that's what they've shown Sam has decided to do. And that will be more revealed in a more grander sense in episode 6. I believe Sam is going to be like, I understand and I respect, and I understand and respect the experience of Isaiah. And it's because of that I want to now stand for paving the way for a better experience for future generations. Like, it's Sam's stand, in my opinion, of not letting the color of his skin, not letting the fact that he's a black man in America with a very contentious history as a whole, and it's not just to America, but I'm just relating it for the context of the show. I like that he's making that, I think that's what's happening. He's making that stand that he's not going to let that be the factors that stops him from doing what he wants to do and what he feels is the right thing to do. I hope I said that clear enough. Either way, that's what I enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing that come to pass in episode 6, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're going. Which now leads into my second thing that I loved about this episode, or my second scene that I really loved, and that's, of course, the scene between Bucky and Sam. And not because of the things that Bucky says to Sam, like that apology to Sam was quite interesting, and very loaded in a sense of other things, but regardless of that, what I think that scene actually really showed to a viewing audience, unrelated really to the narrative of the scene itself, okay? I'm talking about what I took from it, and was that if there was any moment to appreciate the off-screen chemistry between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan translating very well onto the screen, I believe that's the scene. Now, mind you, we've seen them in other scenes together, but I think that scene between these two actors who get along so well behind the scenes and are able to translate that very brother-like bond on the screen and their humor together, I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. To the point that it almost doesn't even matter what they were saying to each other. The chemistry they have on the screen together really does live up to the title of the show, which is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I really enjoyed that. And the third thing that really stood out to me in this episode was that whole little sequence between Zemo and Bucky, and how Zemo was so sure that he was going to go all Winter Soldier on him and shoo him. But instead, he got what he should have gotten in the first place, which was Wakanda justice. And so Wakanda justice has come to fruition in this episode, and I thought that was really well done. And the emotional beats was well executed, because we're talking about Daniel Brühl, who's such a really good actor, and it really shined in that scene. And the fourth thing that I absolutely loved from this episode was Wyatt Russell's performance. Wow, like, for those of you that know me from other things you're watching on this channel, you know that I'm an aspiring actor. And I love watching the craft be well performed and be well executed in the stuff that I watch. And so not only was Wyatt's performance so captivating, it's like you understood his pain, even though, well, I know I did. I understood his pain in a sense of where he's like, you know, you made me the way I am and yada, yada, yada. I don't agree with a lot of what he's saying, but his performance, the performance of it, gets me hooked onto watching every single thing he says and every single thing he does, because he's such a good actor that outside of Marvel, I would be happy to watch more work from that particular actor for sure. And the last thing that I take away from this episode that I feel has been there since episode 1, but only from this episode have I really said, wow, okay, I really need to acknowledge and appreciate that. And that is the action sequences. Wow. I mean, I thought episode 4 brought it to a level I did not expect, but this episode itself was so amazing between John, Bucky, and Sam. That whole sequence, that whole fight was just eye candy. I'm giving Marvel some kudos on taking the time and the money to invest in amazing choreography and making the action sequences so engaging to the human eye. Because whether or not I like certain plot narratives going on in the series so far, I cannot deny that the action is on point from minute 1 to likely the end of the whole series. So there you have it. That is my reaction and my review of episode 5 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. The prompt is on the screen for you. And I welcome your comments and your insight about the source material related to this episode. I can't wait to read them. Let me know if you're just as excited as I am for episode 6 and the finale of this series. I'm Asha, peacing out till the next episode. Bye! Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.